Everyone knows that Transformers are an alien species. But, since their bodies are mechanical rather than biological, many have wondered, how do they actually reproduce? Do they reproduce by mating and giving birth to tiny robots? Or are they just machines assembled from individual parts? If so, are they simply manufactured in factories? These are the questions that this video will answer. One thing is for sure, they are not just emotionless metal robots. They can feel pain, loyalty, betrayal, hatred, and even seek revenge. In other way, they have emotions and personalities just like humans. Surprisingly, they have more reproduction methods than one might expect. It can be said that their reproduction methods have changed depending on past Transformer movies. In the first Generation 1 series, it was said that Cybertronians were created by the Quintessons. The Quintessons are an ancient alien race. They originally created the Autobots as simple laborers and the Decepticons as weapons for war. After the Quintessons created Primus, Primus in turn developed a way for Transformers to reproduce and expand their population. Primus is an entity that can be considered the god of these robots. Primus' massive body later transformed into the home planet of the Transformers, Cybertron. However, the reproduction method he created was not what most would expect. It is a reproduction method called budding. This process is somewhat similar to asexual reproduction in plants, where a branch is cut and planted into the ground to grow a new plant. In the case of Transformers, a new, fully developed body would emerge from a part of an existing one. Inside their bodies, there are metallic fluids infused with life energy, and these fluids can create new life forms. Because of this method, Transformers were able to reproduce rapidly, but once their population was large enough, Primus erased the knowledge of budding from their memory. Here's something interesting: Optimus Prime is the last of the original 13 Transformers created by God Primus himself. This means that other Transformers, like Bumblebee, were all reproduced through the budding process. Since Autobots were originally created as laborers, Optimus Prime himself was once just a simple factory worker. Meanwhile, the Decepticons, who were built for combat, later became villains, which led Optimus Prime and others to take on the role of warriors. Even though this method is asexual reproduction, Transformers still understand emotions like love and attraction. Aside from budding, there is another way Transformers can be created, through the energy source known as the Allspark. It is said that the Allspark is made from a substance called energon. Energon is considered both the blood of Primus, the god of all Transformers, and the life force of all Transformers. For them, energon serves as both food and medicine. You may have seen this in the live-action movies. The Allspark, created using such an essential substance as energon, has the ability to transform lifeless machines into Cybertronian life forms. But after the Allspark was destroyed, it is said that no new Transformers could be created. Because after the budding method was erased from their memory, the only reproduction method Autobots and Decepticons remembered was the Allspark. In older stories from a long time ago, Transformers were also said to be manufactured in factories like vehicles with artificial intelligence installed afterward. However, in modern times, that method has become quite outdated and even humorous. So, writers have officially established that Transformers reproduce using the two primary methods, budding and the Allspark. Since most people already know what Autobots and Decepticons are, I won't go into too much detail about that. But if you were not familiar with these concepts before, this explanation might have been a bit confusing. Still, the main point of this discussion was to explain how Transformers reproduce, and hopefully that is now clear. Okay, that's all for now. See you guys in the next video.